Plastic, 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 plastic again. Every day we use plastics, but recently France banned all the disposable plastics by 2020. Can you imagine that you can't bring your plastic cutlery to picnic? We interviewed some people in Belgium. Let's see what they say.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I try not to use disposable tableware because I know that plastic will last for thousands of years and we just use it for a few minutes usually. So I think it's not very sustainable to use plastic tableware or things like this. For me it doesn't really matter. I don't think it would be that much expensive, and at the end I think it's also an incentive for people to realize that it's not just cheap, it has an environmental cost, that it's much higher than the price that we pay. It might be an issue, but I think it's more a societal issue than a purely economic or technical issue. We were used to live with these cheap things because they are easy to use and cheap. So yeah, a lot of people will like them and don't see the problem, but I think we need to have a more long-term perspective and realize the global cost. I think it should be a global concern, and it's not because in France we can't buy them that we would come here to buy them. So I think it's a good idea, so I would expect more countries to do the same.
The French citizen is very supportive. How about the other European countries? As producing biosourced materials requires more energy than disposable plastics, do they still agree the law?
I guess it will require more research as well to figure out what are the positive aspects of the biosource, and what are the negative aspects of producing it and using more energy. There's positives and negatives to each side, so it just depends on everyone's opinion. I think it will majorly. I think like the Brexit as well, when the UK left EU, it'll start with France, and it'll probably just start with like major countries like Germany and definitely UK, but it will affect Eastern Europe as well, and
As we know, there are many benefits to ban disposable plastics, and it might influence other member states to launch the same law. As the French said, for our next generation, we have to focus on long-term perspective and pay attention to the global cost.